How's it going, everyone? It's Sam. The US was given 10 days to come up with some kind of response to Coinbase's petition. They basically are asking for some clarification on crypto assets, and we're going to get that in 10 days. I'm going to explain that a little bit more here today. That was ruled by a US court. So I think that's going to be good. I also have some other news to cover in the crypto space, some banking news with more banks falling here today. If you like this content, hit subscribe underneath the video, turn on that bell notification so you can see future videos just like this. If you don't mind, please hit the like button too. This just spreads it to more people. There's also a link underneath the video to Nord VPN. If you're not already using Nord VPN, I would highly suggest it. I've been using them for over a year, and with the link underneath the video, you can get months for free. I'm not going to put the long mid-roll ad in here, but just know that it is really beneficial. If you're in crypto, you should protect yourself, and it's only a few dollars a month. It also gives you some cool opportunities to use other websites and stuff. So check that out. I also am going to Bitcoin Miami. If you're going to that, let me know in the comments section. I'm going to try to get an affiliate code to give you 10% off your trip or your ticket if you end up going. It might be under the video. Otherwise, it's going to be in the next couple videos, I think. I'm working with them right now. Now, crypto is up a little bit in the last 24 hours. You can see Bitcoin's up nearly around 29,000. It went up to about 29.4 a couple hours ago and then fell back down. A lot of that is due to what's happening in the banking sector. I know I've been talking about banks a lot recently, but it's just crazy what's happening, right? Jerome Powell said yesterday that the banks are fine. It's much stronger. The banking sector is much stronger than it was months ago. And you can see PacWest is down 58%. Western Alliance was down 62%. First Horizon National down 38%. So many banks down 10% plus. These are all really small banks. Now Western Alliance isn't down 60%. It's only down 40%. If you bought at the exact bottom, you could be up, 50%. They denied rumors that they are selling. But the fact is they are a small market cap, and if they keep on falling down like this, more and more people are going to want to take their deposits out. They're going to be stuck and have some illiquidity issue. So I would be careful of any of these banks. I'm not trying to catch a falling knife. Some of these are kind of attractive to me. Like I've said before, I worked at Comerica, and I think the bank is probably going to be around, but I'm not trying to catch a falling knife on it. So if this comes out, what is said to come out possibly that they might move up the insurance from $250 to $1 million, or they could have insurance on all deposits, then I might jump into one of these banks because I think they probably will pop right back up. But it's definitely a riskier play right now because a lot of these banks are under pressure. At the same time, crypto is doing well. You know, when banks fall, apparently Bitcoin moons because people think that, one, the Fed's not going to be able to continue to raise rates, and two, they think that maybe some people are going to transfer some money into Bitcoin. Now, we also got some news. This is pretty interesting. U.S. court orders SEC to respond to Coinbase allegations within 10 days. So a little background on this. The SEC has been ordered by a U.S. court to respond to cryptocurrency exchange's Coinbase complaint over how it applies security laws to digital assets. The Third Circuit Court of Appeals said in the Wednesday filing that the SEC must file its response in 10 days, and then Coinbase has 7 days after that to respond. Coinbase last week argued that the SEC is providing insufficient regulatory guidance for U.S. companies operating in the crypto sector, saying that the commission must, at a minimum, set forth how those enact and apposite requirements are to be adapted to digital assets. The crypto exchange referred back to their 2022 petition asking for formal rulemaking within the digital asset sector, to which the SEC is yet to respond. So this is the important part. The 10-day deadline ordered this week refers to the SEC's requirement to provide a legal basis for why is it not responded to the petition. So their petition, or the petition that they had last year, posed 50 specific questions about the regulatory treatment of certain digital assets. The questions were wide-ranging, covering topics such as how tokens are classified as securities and seeking clarification on various other matters. So they're basically getting the explanation for why they were not going to say yes or no to the petition. This is from a while ago. They said, someone at Coinbase said, it seems like the SEC has already made up its mind to deny our petition, but they haven't told the public yet. So the action Coinbase filed today simply asked the court to ask the SEC to share their decision. So within 10 days, by May 14, the SEC will have to say why they have not answered yes or no to the petition. They're going to have to come up with something as to why they're not signing it. Maybe they'll just come out and say, no, we're not going to sign it. But then I think they're trying to sit on the fence basically right now. We've seen that. They don't want to rule Ethereum a security. They don't want to rule it a commodity. They don't want to provide any guidelines. But in 10 days, they're going to have to explain why that is. So that's going to be interesting. Again, they're not going to actually come out and say, okay, this is a security, this is a commodity. At least that's not very likely in my opinion. But that is where we're sitting now. And this is just kind of crazy because we're waiting 10 days to hear why the government has not ruled a yes or no on a petition that explains different things for the crypto industry. So it's so convoluted. And at the same time, other countries are adopting crypto. El Salvador just eliminated all taxes on technology innovations, software and app development, artificial intelligence, computer and comms hardware manufacturing, income, property, capital gains, and import tariffs all gone. Tax haven. Very similar in Dubai, right? That's just nuts. And at the same time, we're getting Bhutan planning a $500 million fund for Bitcoin mining in the Himalayas. There's so much innovation, so many programs happening around the world, and the US can't even explain why they're not saying yes or no to a petition to explain what they should already be doing. Just kind of crazy how this all works. Now, let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Hopefully, we have a good CPI next week, a good PPI. I believe that comes in as well. We have Apple announcing earnings after the market closed today, so that could definitely drive the market in the short term. But then we have those CPI readings and PPI readings next week. It's going to be a crazy couple of weeks here for cryptocurrency. And obviously, we still have a while before the next Bitcoin halving. I think this is a good time to be buying if you're dollar cost averaging over the long term, right? There's no way of knowing what's going to happen in the short term. We have had these crazy swings in cryptos like 𝗡cie and other meme coins. 𝗡cie𝗿𝗱𝗩𝗣 has gone up a lot recently too. We've seen massive runs, but generally the market has been pretty much sideways for a while here, just trying to figure out what's going to happen next in the macro, I think. But we could definitely have some more volatility, but right now it seems like the market is pretty calm. Let me know your thoughts on all this underneath the video. Let me know if you've been buying anything. And again, let me know if you're going to Bitcoin conference in Miami. Check out the link underneath the video to NordVPN, where again, you should be signing up if you have crypto. And even if you don't have crypto, it's a good idea. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.